Hello and welcome back to TST. If you're new to the channel, tap on the subscription button and press the notification bell so you can receive news and updates that you can rely on daily.
President Trump to finally make sanctuary cities pay the price for their illegal policies. He calls for tying any financial aid to states changing sanctuary policies. During a roundtable discussion with business leaders regarding future economic relief efforts, President Trump indicated that he will inquire about the possibility of withholding coronavirus aid from sanctuary cities. The president made the astute observation that jurisdictions unwilling to cooperate with the federal government on matters of law and order should not benefit from the same federal government. If you're willing to give millions of dollars of aid, then you shouldn't have sanctuary cities, Trump said. We shouldn't have to pay anything anyway because they make it very hard. He said he would discuss the matter with congressional leaders. I don't see helping cities and states if they're sanctuaries, the president concluded.
If there is another round of aid for the states and communities, are you going to try to restrict that aid from going to sanctuary cities and states?
I don't think you should have sanctuary cities if they get that kind of aid. You know, if you're going to get aid to the cities and states for the kind of numbers you're talking about, billions of dollars, I don't think you should have sanctuary cities. And by the way, the people that have sanctuary cities, they don't like it. I think politicians like it a lot more. I go to California, I go to lots of different places, and I have people with a very liberal bent saying they don't like sanctuary cities. They don't want criminals to be in sanctuary. They want security. They want safety.
Explicitly, will you seek to prevent the next round of aid from going to sanctuary states and cities?
Well, number one, we shouldn't have to pay anything anyway because all they do is make it very hard for law enforcement. So that's number one. But I think in the bigger picture, I don't see helping cities and states if they're going to be sanctuary because all sanctuary means to me is it's protecting a lot of criminals.
Democrats calling for more bailouts. Cities and states currently struggling in the midst of the financial crisis brought about by the pandemic have been a focal point for Democrats. New York's Governor Andrew Cuomo, for example, is seizing on the opportunity to help ease the burden of an economic mess he created, with a $6 billion budget deficit well before coronavirus came into the picture. There will not be a bill without state and local aid. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has demanded there will be a bill and it will be expensive, the sick puppy added. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell of Kentucky has indicated a reluctance to bail out poorly run states. We're not going to let them take advantage of this pandemic to let them solve problems they created for themselves, he insisted. Nor should they. Heads might explode. It would be difficult to envision a bill passing both houses of Congress if it specifically singles out sanctuary cities or states. If only for the fact that liberal extremists might literally have their heads explode at the thought. New York socialist Alexander Ocasio-Cortez was so distraught over the fact that previous stimulus bills did not pay illegal immigrants directly that she had this famous meltdown on the House floor.
What did the Senate majority fight for? One of the largest corporate bailouts with as few strings as possible in American history. Shameful. The greed of that fight is wrong for crumbs, for our families. And the option that we have is to either let them suffer with nothing or to allow this greed and billions of dollars, which will be leveraged into trillions of dollars, to contribute to the largest income inequality gap in our future. There should be shame about what was fought for in this bill and the choices that we have to make.
Ocasio-Cortez was the lone House Democrat to vote against a $484 billion aid package to help small businesses and hospitals earlier this month because it didn't go far enough. However, we think a few more will join in and oppose any bill that doesn't send aid to the sanctuary of New York City.
Share your thoughts and responses in the comments down below. If you've liked this report, let us know by tapping that like button down below, share the news among friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more news and updates on TST. I'm David Raveen, and I'll see you in the next one.